girl Didi, and I am back with another video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you are doing well. So I am back with another reaction video. Of course, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos. That is super important. And also like the video and share the video as well. So we're gonna jump into the video to see what Kevin is talking about today. Definitely let me know what you guys think, and if you like the videos, like the video. All right, so let's jump into the video. Here we go.
Hey, what's going on, Katrina?
Hello, how are you?
I am well. How old are you?
40.
Okay, what did I get wrong? What did I get wrong?
You didn't.
What?
You didn't get anything wrong. You didn't get nothing wrong. My question is, I think I'm not your average listener. A lot of times, things you talk about don't per se apply to me. And my question is, this is like, okay, I'm 40. I have 3 kids. I've done a stay-at-home mom thing. I'm divorced. I've been divorced for 12 years. So, and I don't need a high-value man. I'm at the point now where I want companionship. I do want a Christian man. I am a Christian woman. I do know that
What's the question? What's the question?
My question is like,
Okay, with all due respect, if you know that you're planning on going on a platform and you know that he's going to ask a lot of questions, you have to be prepared. Even if you have to take notes, take down notes. If you don't remember when you got married, if you don't remember when you got divorced, if you don't remember how old you was when it happened, maybe you should write those things down, because you know he's going to ask questions. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, look, can y'all just be prepared? That's all. But let's continue.
everyone that I hear you speak of, you have a
Just give me your question. Just give me your question. Just give me your question.
So what do you do? Okay, so what if you're a woman who is old, like I'm 40. I don't want to have any more kids. I'm done having children. I don't need to have a high value man. I just want a good man. I want companionship.
Okay.
I want a man that is a Christian. And with that being said, how is that hard for me to find? I know I'm in that danger zone.
All right. So, man, all right. Let me stop you right here. I've asked you like 5 times. Basically, what you're saying is, how does a woman at my age find just a man for companionship for the rest of my life?
Yeah, it's a good person. Yeah.
All right.
A good Christian.
Well, the first thing, you gotta be willing to say it. I knew that's what you were calling to ask for. Sentence into it, but you ladies don't want to just admit. You want to go all the way around the world, and men don't want to hear all that. First and foremost.
Listen, I don't want to hear it. It's very annoying, and I tell my husband all the time, if I've done this before, please forgive me, because I understand your pain. It's very annoying, honestly. But let's continue.
Why do you want a quote-unquote good man? Because are your kids out of the house?
Oh no, they're older. They're in high school.
How old is the youngest?
My youngest one is 12. I'm sorry, she's in middle school. She's 12.
Well, so the kind of man you're looking for, you're looking for somebody just to make it to home plate with.
Yeah,
ground and third base, and you just want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, kind of like my mother did.
Yes.
All right. Well, here's the thing. How long were you married?
I was married for 5 years.
5 years, and that was 12 years ago.
Yes.
So
I've known you for 20 years.
You're 40. 12 years ago, you divorced, and before that, you were married for 5 years. 17, 23. So you got married early on.
Yes, sir.
What kind of history do you have in the last 12 years of actively cooperating with a man?
That's definitely my issue.
But there's your problem. It's not a problem with men, man. It's the problem is you in the mirror, because there are plenty of men out there. But let me see if I can fill in the rest of your story. You spent the last 12 years focusing on your job, your kids, your career, yourself, doing all this other kind of stuff. Now you look up and you're 40 years old and you're about to be an empty nester. Now you want to just plug in a relationship. Guess what? Men are not freaking Lego
Pretty
bricks.
much, sir.
Men aren't Lego bricks.
Right. And this is something that we're seeing every single day. Every single day there are women who just want to finish off their life with somebody, preferably a high value man, but they, you get into the point where either you can't find that, so you're looking to just get a man, just somebody that you can work with at this other half of your life. And because the fact that you're ready, you think that you're just going to be able to go out and get a man and just, complete your life with, and it's going to be that easy. And they're finding that no, men, like he said, men are not Lego blocks. You just can't decide whenever you're ready that you're ready. I want to get a man and it's just going to happen. No, it doesn't work like that. And I don't understand why women think that. It doesn't work like that. And I hope women get it and start to realize it doesn't work like that. It really don't. But let's continue.
Do you fit anybody's situation? What do I need from a 40-year-old? Okay, here's a hard question. Ready? You ready?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Ready? What does an Aaron or a Greg need from a woman who has no history of working with an Aaron or a Greg?
I'm gonna have to ask you, what exactly is an Aaron?
Our average, everyday, regular dude. You got no history of it. You got history of working with one man 17 years ago.
Yeah, I agree. That is a problem.
Yes. And the question is, why'd you cut off all? And see, what I need to hear from sisters like you is to tell young women, don't do this. Stop cutting men off. Stop thinking you can just shut men out and life down and restart this engine at 40 years old. It don't work that way.
I agree.
Well, tell them.
I mean, I just
Tell them.
that's not the way to work. I agree. It does catch up with you. But at my point, my kids, when I first got divorced, my kids were really young, and I was just focused on raising them. I was struggling trying to just be a single mom with 3 kids, manage my home and my job, and just
but see, okay. So here's the question. Here's the question that's gonna come up. Here's the question that's gonna come up. Why did you and your husband split? That's the question that's gonna come up.
You know what? I was young and immature.
That didn't answer my question. Why'd you? So you filed for divorce from your husband?
I did.
Why? Here's a question that's gonna come up, ma'am.
Oh yes, I mean, as I say all the time, young and immature. If I looking back, if I pinpoint exactly why, it was just stupid. And looking back,
Stupid meaning what? Stupid meaning what?
It was young. I was young and immature.
Give me a reason.
I just thought
Did you think you could do better?
No.
Did you think you didn't need him?
No, I just thought that, okay, I can find somebody else later. And
Girl, that's what he means. Did you think you could do better? Goddamn. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Baby, you can't make this up. You thought you could do better. That's what the man said. Why you have to go in circles to say you thought you was young? Keep saying you're young and dumb, but that's not an explanation. If you were just young and dumb and that was an explanation for you to leave your husband, that wasn't a very good one. And then to say you thought you could do better, come on. That's what it is. You can't just say, yeah, you're right. I thought I could do better. My goodness, this is Lord have mercy. Baby, let's continue.
So you thought you could do better. I'm out here. I could do better. Okay, see, and what I'm trying to show you, man, is if I met you or somebody like myself met you, they're gonna ask these questions, and you got no good answer. I was just young and dumb. I'm sorry, you were married to a man with 3 kids. Was he working?
Yes, sir.
Did you have to work?
At that point, it was just not cost effective not to work for 3.
Oh,
girl, there she go again. Baby, just say you was not working. The man was working. He was paying all the bills and taking care of you and y'all 3 children. And you left him because you thought you could do better. See, I think a lot of women don't want to say it out their own mouths because it sounds stupid. To be honest with you, to be quite frank, it sounds stupid. It sounds bad because you had a husband early on. Y'all had a family. You decided to leave for no good apparent reason, no really good reason. And you don't want to say it because it sounds bad. You know, you took the vows, you said for better or worse, through sickness and health, all that stuff. And then you left him. and then talk about how you struggled afterwards. Well, what did you expect? This is insane. But a lot of women don't see it like that. You know, they think that they're doing the right thing in the moment. Like, oh, I'm doing, because you're thinking of self. You're thinking of yourself. It's a selfish act. But let's continue.
Did you have to work while you were married?
I didn't have to.
Okay.
It wasn't easy.
Ma'am, see, men are very direct communicators. That's why a lot of you think I'm rude. You have no history with working with men, so you think this is rude. I'm just trying to get information. You were married at 21, 22?
I was married at 27.
At what age? What age did you meet what age did you first get married?
I got married at 27.
You said you're 40.
Yes, sir.
You said you've been divorced for 12 years.
Maybe the math isn't quite right, but I know I was married at 27.
It's the math of your own freaking life, lady.
Okay, Mr. Samuels. Whatever.
How long have you been divorced?
I got divorced in 2012.
So that's 8 years.
Yes, sir.
So I get to be mean because she doesn't know her stuff. These things matter. These things matter to men. So you got married to a man at age 20 what?
27.
You got married at 27.
Yes.
All right, and you got divorced at what age?
Like 31.
Not 31. So you're married 4 years. When you were married, did you have to work?
I didn't work at that.
Did you have to work when you were married?
No.
No. All 3 of your children were by your husband, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you were married to a man that you didn't have to work and you had all 3 of your kids, and yet you thought you could divorce him and find better. Great. Before you met him at 27, between 18 and 27, what happened here?
I was with him as my high school sweetheart.
Bastard!
So you were with a man that you've known and you've seen him grow from high school to 27. He married you, put you in a position that you did not have to work. You had 3 children, yet you decided to divorce him and go elsewhere. And then you want to talk about how you struggled to be something. See, that's where it all comes in place. Nobody's going to give you credit for struggling. You chose it.
Agreed. Like I said, I was young.
No, man. And see, this is the part. Here's why this is relevant. I need a lot of ladies like yourself. Some of you don't deserve a second chance.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry to tell you this. That's where a lot of men think. A lot of men will hear that and say, "Wait a minute. You found a good man. He married you. He sat you down. You had 3 children, and you divorced him for no good reason. And you think you deserve to go back?"
No.
Listen, I'm telling you how men are going to hear this. Or do you not want to hear it?
I'm listening.
This is how men are going to hear this. I married my high school sweetheart almost 10 years after high school. I did not have to work. He took care of everything. All I had to do was be the wife and have babies. And he took care of it. But that still wasn't good enough. I divorced him. Then I had to go out and struggle on my own. Now I look back and say I was young and dumb. Most men are going to say, you don't deserve a second chance. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you that's what a lot of men are going to hear. Because you had more than 75% of black women can ever get, a husband. And you had a husband paying all the bills. And you threw it all away. So most guys gonna be like, I'm not gonna volunteer to deal with her, because here's the rounding. Let me round it all the way home. Because what's to say if I decide to deal with her, and I'm with her for 10 years like a high school sweetheart, then all of a sudden when I need her to be around, and I'm 40 and now I'm 60, is she gonna be around? And she gonna throw me away too? See, the way you guys handle men, what you do with men, tells men a lot about what you're gonna be like with them. So I'm sorry, ma'am.
With that being said,
go ahead. So let me say this. So I'm sorry, ma'am. No one's going to hear a sob story about being a single mother and hard times. Ain't nobody that's going to fall on deaf ears. You chose that. So go ahead.
But with that being said, you were correct. I chose that. I said I was young and dumb. And then when this time you grow, you realize a lot of things. You know, at that time I wanted to know about the bills and all that. And now after dealing with it, I'm like, I want to know. Just make sure they get paid.
Where's your
You
husband?
grow up.
Where's your ex?
And we're still married. We have a very good co-parent relationship. We're still,
Hold on. You still what?
We're still very good friends.
Baby, I know you lying. I mean, I know they have children together and they have to, you know, co-parent with the kids, which is great. And I think it's great that you have a good relationship with your ex. But I mean, this is interesting. Let's continue.
Are you one of these women who divorce? Are you one of these? You one of these women that divorce your husband, and then you still stay involved with it?
No, not like that. Let's not go there.
You said you talk with him every day.
I do. We have.
Listen, that's bullcrap. Oh man, this is why I'm trying to explain to you. You're not really cut out for any of it. When you divorced your husband, he should have shut the door on you, and your only interaction would have been specifically regarding the children. Who has primary custody?
I do.
So he has visitation.
Yeah.
Is he paying child support?
Yes.
Then he should not be talking to you ever, other than other than directly relating the children. Yet you're still getting his non-sexual attention. He is still speaking to you as like he's not in your house, but he's in your life. You're not cut out for another man. I can't think of it. No other man should even want to touch. Why don't you just apologize and go ask your husband to take you back?
That's what I was thinking. Like, why don't y'all just get back together? I mean, if you talk to him every day, why don't y'all just get back together and put y'all family back together and make it work? Why don't you just, why not? Yeah, y'all talk every day and y'all cool now, but you couldn't stick with him early on and make it work and just be cool? It's crazy, but let's continue.
We are discussing that.
No. Why don't you go apologize and ask your husband to take you back?
I have done that. I listened to your show about the Eternal Seven, and I'm willing to grovel of a glass and make it
well,
work.
but that wasn't.
Yeah,
but ma'am, that was not the question you asked. You asked about going on to another man. I can rewind the tape. That's what you called an ask. You didn't say, "How can I make it better?"
Girl, nah, stop it. Just stop it. You didn't call and ask this man, what do I do to get my relationship back with my husband? I was married, such and such. I left my husband. We got 3 kids and I want him back. You didn't call and straight up ask what you need to do to get your man back. You talking about you want another man. You want companionship with somebody else. So what that tells me is she's really still not into this man. She's having conversations with him every day to keep him kind of in the loop, just in case she can't find somebody else, and then hope maybe he might take her back. That's what I think. But let's continue.
Then that's what should have been my question, because that's more or less what I want.
But that's not what you.
I agree. I didn't ask that question properly.
No, man, you didn't ask the question properly. That ain't what you even asked. You asked about it.
Agreed.
I'm done with this one, y'all. This lady is all over the place. She don't really want that ex-husband. Just that's why she left him in the first place. And claiming you was young and dumb, you're still making dumb decisions to this date. You don't really want that man. That's why you left him. You're possibly trying to get another man who you think is better than him, and it's not happening for you. So you're keeping him real close to try to conjure him into coming back to you. That's what that's all about. These women don't realize that when you go on this platform, you tell your business, it really exposes who you really are, and it just puts you further and further from what you're trying to accomplish. So baby, I'm gonna leave it there. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Y'all know what it is, so make sure you're notified when I upload a new video. Chime in the comments as you guys normally do. I definitely want to hear what you have to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you in the next one. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.